Good morning, Bartaji to the Bay. How are you? Slán agus Bannaquib Galair. It's day 150,000 in the Big Brother Algarve house. So it is, I've done my my hill run, my hill walk. Did that this morning. It is very overcast. As you can see, it's been pissing rain overnight, so it's quite rainy. So we did discover that these are gazebos. The tarpaulins are actually waterproof, which is good to know. So nothing got wet underneath them, and they stayed up, which is also good. The builders are back for day 3. I thought they were going to be finished yesterday, but they're not. We're having continuous pain in the arse with the whole pylon thingamajig I was talking about yesterday. It's not looking good, so we've asked the solar panel dude who's putting up solar panels to keep the solar panels for us. So he's going to keep them till Fabio's travelling a lot with work, so he's going to keep them until June to see if we can sort out the whole rigmarole. It's so ridiculous, it really is. So this pylon and this pylon are not friends, basically. This pylon, the far one, is not in our name. So that is, even though it's just off our property line, it's not in our name. So that basically means that we cannot change the name of our bills into our name. So they're still in the name of the older of the people who were living here, which means that we can't put the solar panels up because obviously the older owners have said piss off in a nice way. We don't want to have to deal with that. So, but the problem is that still all of our bills, all of our electricity bills are going to be in their name. And no offense to them, but they're in their 70s. So if something happened, God forbid something happened to them, our electricity will get cut off because it's in their name. So Fabio has just rung our real estate agent who sold us the place, and he is on it now trying to see what can be done. Fabio's exhausted all avenues. He's been ringing everybody, as I've been telling you. So I don't know, does anybody know anything that we can do? It's probably going to end up, we're going to have to get solicitors involved and all of that, which is really shit. I mean, you know, we didn't bank for that, and we didn't know any of this was going to happen. So, you know, if it does come down to that, I don't think it's something that obviously the people who sold us the place or whoever is going to have to look after that, because we thought, you know, like every other place in the world, once you move into a house, you swap over all the bills. Once you buy a house, your name's on the deed, you swap over all of the bills, etc. But no, not in Portugal. It has to be, you know, really difficult. Like, I fucking love this place. I really do. I love Portugal. I love the Portuguese people, and I love living in the Algarve. But God Almighty, it's just when it comes to, you know, changing anything or doing anything, it's just a fucking nightmare. It really is. It's so difficult. You know, the left arm doesn't seem to know what the right arm is doing, and it just gets to the point where you're pulling your hair out, and, you know, and Fabio's dealing with this on his own because I don't speak Portuguese. So Fabio's dealing with this all on his own, and you know, and then he's getting testy with me, and I'm getting testy with him, and it's not an ideal situation. But look, at least we've got the guy who is going to install the solar panels for us to agree to keep them for us until June, to put them in storage. So that's good. We thought maybe we might have to pay him more money or something like that. And like, we're hemorrhaging money as it is at the moment. We can't afford to do anything more. So that's that. these are the things, I suppose. Look, every country has its shit, you know, every country has a type of crap, you know. I know that in Ireland we have lots of, you know, it can be extremely difficult to, for instance, our, you know, in Ireland, our health system, you know, you go into an emergency ward and you're sitting there for, you know, you could have a leg hanging off and you could be sitting in a waiting room for, you know, like 48 hours before you'll be seen. So, you know, we don't have that problem over here in Portugal. So there's different things, I suppose, for every country, but just the bureaucracy and the paperwork and everything. Like, it's unbelievable when you're here, even when you just go buy something, you know, you're buying something, I don't know, you know, oh, you're buying a chair or something like that. The amount of paperwork you have to do, and when you get to the till, there's just, it takes so long. Instead of just giving your credit card, getting the receipt and going, here you've just mounds of paperwork. You're being out like about 3 or 4 sheets of paperwork, and it's such, and you just throw it away the minute you get outside. You just throw it away because you have your receipt. You know, even the receipts actually are ginormous, but they're really, really long. But you know, the paperwork you just throw in the bin, and it's I don't know, it just seems a bit silly. So that is my gripe. That's what is going on. So today, as I said, it's not particularly nice, although there's a blue sky appearing there. So I'll come outside if it gets better, do some more gardening and stuff. To be honest, I feel a bit like a third wheel because we've got the, you know, the builders are doing all the work, and there's dust everywhere, and dust. I hate dust. So there's nothing I can do until that all stops, really. But I want to show you the bedroom. I want to show you the finished wall in the bedroom and show you what it looks like now. And yeah, so I'm going to get on and do some bits in the house, bit of polishing, etc. I can't wait to get my power hose at these stairs. Oh. Although I'm going to have to be careful not to take the white paint off. Oh, a nice bit of sun. It's just, I mean, look how beautiful that is. That just looks like a fucking Monet or something, you know? Is that the right person? This is the third bedroom. So I think today, obviously, if they're going to finish today, they have to put down the floors, and I know we're looking for some plug sockets as well here and here, because that's where the bed's going to be. And then the double glazing dude who did our last house is going to put a patio windows there. We're keeping the doors on, so for privacy, and also when we lock up and we're away, that they'll close, but they'll be open, and you'll just have patio doors there. Just in case anyone's looking for a really good group of lads who are doing a really good job, these are them. So here's the bedroom. So if you can remember, that was just blank, so we got the paneling put up and the headboard put up by actually Fabio did that last night. But the bed itself and the bedside lockers were actually, they were here, so we kept them. They're really good. We changed the mattress, we put a new mattress on it. But I love the lamp shade, it's lovely. But it's looks good. And that's a painting we bought in Lisbon. It's extremely camp. But I was going to go in the bathroom, but I've decided I think it would look really good up on that wall. So that's really nice. I'm really happy with the bedroom. And actually the green is gorgeous. The The colour is really, really nice. It needed very little to be done to it, just a bit, you know, just a little bit of making it a little bit more modern, I suppose. And even that was left behind. I'm going to clean that. I'm going to get a power hose at that and clean it. But yeah, I think it looks good. It's extremely camp. And I see that the sconces or the light fittings have gone in. Fixing the chandelier so it doesn't look so wonky. That one looks really fucking weird.
What looks weird?
That one looks really weird.
This one here?
Yeah.
The broken one.
Jesus.
Because the plate's broken. É, essa não tá. Opa, beleza. Tranquilo.
That one's broken there.
The one over there is broken. And probably this one is broken as well. No.
Yeah? So this wall has been done also. A different panel with different lights coming down. This is the guest room. It's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I think the lads are taking some stuff, which is great. They're taking the chairs and they're taking the mattresses, which are all really good. There's nothing wrong with them. But it's just to be great just to get rid of the stuff. That's the problem when you buy over here and you buy a furnished house. You know, you keep a bit of it, but you tend to give away the most of it. And the whole thing is, for tax purposes, apparently it's much cheaper to take a house furnished, but it's because you have to get rid of the furniture. Oh yay, a bit of sunshine. Good evening, Benoit. No, Botaji. It's been one of those days where I've done very little. Just, you know, I've done what I can, but, you know, it's at the stage where we just want them to go fuck off. And I mean that in the nicest possible way, because they're a lovely bunch of guys, I think. None of them speak any English, so I'm only guessing, but they smile every time I walk by. But they're pretty much nearly finished what they had to do here. So tomorrow the couch is coming, as I just said, so then we can really get, you know, cleaning up and putting up pictures and doing all the stuff that needs to be done. And the house is just filthy, so it needs to be really cleaned. Out here needs to be done. Can't wait to get the power hose out on the floor. I'll show you the floor is really dirty. And also get the third bedroom, which was the garage. Get in there. Unfortunately, we had to change the floor. It was going to be that gorgeous. Have a lovely mosaic tile on the floor of the third bedroom, but Leroy Merlin didn't have 2 packs of them, and they promised that they would have them, and just once again bureaucracy never arrived, so we didn't have enough to cover the floor, so we had to bring them back. And we got just regular, you know, laminate, regular like wooden laminate, which are nice. They're nice, but they're nowhere near as nice as it could have been with the laminate, with the mosaic tiles. But there you go. So yeah, so that's what's going on. Nothing else to report. I'm working tomorrow. Oh my God, the quiet of the house. The builders have finally left the house. We've moved everything so that there's room for the couch to be put over here. It's coming in the morning. So we just got our electrical point for our car. Charging point for our car, whatever. Here we go. So I'm just deciding on pictures. So this is, I think she looks lovely there. That's Joan Crawford. There's a signed picture from Joan Crawford. Could I be any gayer? But that's there. And just up here, I'm going to put this particular picture here. This is the back of it, and it's on a really cheap frame from IKEA. So you have to be so careful when you're opening it. But the picture itself, that's a magazine. It's a French magazine from, I think, the early 1950s or 1956, I think. And this was given to me by a guy called Pat Egan, who is a very well-known music promoter in Ireland. And he gave me this magazine along with some other bits and bobs. And I always loved it. He knew how much I loved this particular person. So I'm going to show you who it is in a second. Okay, so there is the picture put in. Put those little stupid little things down. These frames are so fragile from IKEA. One wrong move and they break, or the glass breaks, or these little sort of things that you push down break, or they go behind your nail and fucking kill you. Now I'm going to put this on the wall over here and you can tell me what you think. Do you like it? Oh, that is Marilyn Monroe. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not taking it apart again. I'll probably have nightmares about it if I don't get rid of that little piece of card. But isn't that beautiful? So that's Cinemade. French, like, photo play. I love it. So she's going up there, joining Joan Crawford. The spare bedroom. We're changing the light, the lamp. But it's good. So this actually, the headboard was supposed to be in our bedroom, but we realised too late. So it's attached to this wall, and actually we like our headboard, so it's fine. Good morning, boa tarde, bom dia, tudo bem, how are you? Sloan agus Banda Grip Claire, hope everything's good. It's a relatively nice day here in the Algarve Hills. We are this morning getting our couch delivered first thing in the morning, which we're very excited about. So hopefully that'll be run smoothly. And I've a gig on today, so I'm working from later on this morning till tomorrow, till this evening. So yeah, so that's what I am doing. Couch is coming, and then I'll get back to you when I'm back from my job. Hope you're well.
Who told them it would be fine to come? The poor man had to maneuver multiple times.
I know. So we've just got our couch delivered. This is the couch which we got from Lisboa, which has just been delivered, and the chairs. We got 6 chairs as well. And it has just been delivered. I'll show you the van, by this humongous fucking van that the poor bastards. There it goes up there. It's huge. And it had to maneuver itself through our gates and up the hill and everything. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's a miracle they made it. But thank you to Transport Moldavanza. Thanks to them, we got our furniture, we've got our couch. So that's pretty much everything that's been delivered now. So we can start getting the house looking fab. That was scary. I stayed out of the way because I can't handle things like that. I'm scared they're going to like take the wing mirrors off their van or something like that.
How easy it is to move.
That's perfect fit, Fabi.
Yeah, this way. Just put that on the floor.
We'll put it here and then go, let me out and then you go in.
No, you are thinner than me to go in. Grab here where I am. Here. Where I am. And then you, no, here. Grab here. And then you skip there to the other side.
I think so, Fabi, because there's a back part, isn't there?
There is.
Yeah, so I think like the casters have to be facing outwards, but it wouldn't make any sense having the face. So yeah, I think that. So did that click in, Fabio?
No, does not click in anywhere.
It looks lovely, Fabio. Look at that, the gorgeous green and so on. It looks really good. So that's where the missing one goes. So that's good for a sit down there. So here we have the finished couch. Perfect, and the colour goes really well with the curtains, which obviously need to be washed. They just are a bit raggedy looking, but we'll give them a clean when I can. And then we're going to put up a really nice picture here, which has got green accents in it as well. Who are you calling? Holy shit, the rubbish is really piling up. So much comes with, I suppose it's there to protect the product, but even still, God. Fabio turned the table around so to see whether we like it. So I think we do. And the chairs are also new. Are the chairs from the same people we got the couch from. But I think it'll look really nice. The only thing is the chandelier, which we're keeping, is not centre, which will drive both of us mad. But there you go. So I'm off to do my job. I will be back later on. Probably Fabio's going to do a load more stuff. But it's a bit cloudy. I wish the sun was out. But and then when I get back, I'm going to start on. I want to get the power hose out, and I want to start power hosing the patio, and then start moving some of the pots around, which weigh a ton. Some of them are so heavy. So move the pots around, get them into place. All the sparrows, loads of sparrows flying around. It's an absolute miracle that that van made it over. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, it was a bit scary at one stage. We don't know whether, it was going to make it or not, but it did. But it just goes to prove that, things do, you can drive down here fairly, once you know what you're doing, pretty easily. Our road is a bit traumatic for the first time for anybody. And we also haven't had a dip in the pool yet. We've been here like a week and not one of us has been in the pool. Now, Fabio will never get into the pool in this weather. He just refuses to ever have cold water near his body. But I will. I'm Irish. I have no problem jumping into a cool water. But I want to know how to mop up the front, or get the suctiony thingamajig and suck up all the silt that's on the bottom. And also we have to check and see if the pH balance is right and so on in the pool. So if anyone knows any of that sort of shit and can give me ideas of what the hell to do, that'd be really, really handy.